lot of role playing when it comes to open house.
Oh, sure. Let's role play. You walk into my open house. Knock, knock.
So I'm
Hi.
knocking.
You're
I'm
knocking.
Knock.
Hi, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name's Candace Story. What's yours?
I'm Chantrell.
Hi, Chantrell.
Hi, Candace. Okay, we got that part.
Okay. Chantrell, I know you're here to see the home and I want to make sure you get to that right away, but I've got a couple of questions for you. Is that all right?
Sure.
So are you specifically looking to purchase a home soon, or are you just out checking out? This is one of my hobbies, to go look at homes. Is either one of those fit you?
Yes, I'm in the market. I'm looking for a home.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about why you chose to come to this open house?
Because it's I would say a good price. I love the area. I grew up in this area and I would like to stay in this area. So
Okay.
yes, that's why.
Now, sometimes, as an aside, I'll have a lender with me. I'll ask a lender to partner with me on an open house for a couple of reasons. One, it makes me feel safer. And two, I can ask people, my next question to you is, well, hey, are you going to be paying cash for your home? Are you one of those lucky people? Or are you going to have a mortgage? And then you're going to say, we're role playing now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mortgage.
Okay. So have you talked with the lender?
Yes, I've been
Excellent. Who's your lender? Do you mind if I ask?
Oh God. Who is our lender?
Shelter. Oh, they're excellent.
The PC Drive, because they're gonna think I'm crazy. Shelter.
Okay, excellent, Chantrell. Well, I'm not going to stall anymore. I know you're just here to look at the home. So would you like me to walk through the home with you and show some things you might not know about, or would you prefer to tour on your own and then ask questions later?
I would rather you walk with me.
Okay, excellent. I love that. So then we're walking through the home. And as we're walking through the home, I'm starting to develop relationship and rapport with Chantrell. So I'm going to be like, so Chantrell, you're here by yourself. Who else is going to be living with you in the home? I never asked about kids. I always ask who's going to be living in the home, because for some people who are of a certain age and they found out they can't have kids, it's really touchy and very painful. And I don't want them to have any association of pain with this experience. So I'll say, so Chantrell, who's going to be living in the home with you, if anybody?
It would be my husband and 2 kids and my dog.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we're looking for probably at least 3 bedrooms, right? Preferably 4?
4, yes. We need that guest room.
I thought you needed a room for your dog.
No.
Just checking, because my dog gets its own room.
Oh, interesting.
No, kidding. But okay, that's great. And tell me a little bit about your kids. And what I'm watching for here, as I'm walking through with Chantrell, if she starts smiling, either they had a fight this morning and she's not smiling, or she just absolutely, the kids are her sweet spot. So I'm watching for that. And I know typically that kids are going to be a place where I dive in deeper. So Chantrell, tell me a little bit about your kids.
Well, I have a 9-year-old daughter. She's in the 3rd grade. Oh my God. Hold on. April, help me. Is from the car. Is she still here?
I'm still here.
Oh my God, help me.
What you need?
You can pretend you're me sometimes when she says Chantrell.
Okay, well, I have
April,
a 9-year-old daughter. She's still going to virtual school. My son, he's 14. He's into sports and things of such. He likes to play outside and, make new friends.
What kind of sports?
He likes basketball.
Oh, wow. And your daughter, is she into showing any interest in things like that?
She's in gymnastics, but she has a passion for Barbie dolls. She's obsessed with Barbie dolls, Barbie houses, Barbie cars, everything Barbie.
I love that. That was one of my favorite things. Babysitting my niece was getting to play Barbies with her as an adult and have an excuse for that.
Okay.
Fantastic. How many Barbie dolls does she have?
Over 50.
Okay.
Wow, that's good.
And how many tennis shoes does your son have?
It varies. He has his special ones and he has the ones that he plays in. So I honestly don't know.
So you're looking obviously for a room for each of them. So I'd like to point out that this home has two really spacious secondary bedrooms, and then the fourth bedroom is a little bit smaller, but could be used as an office or a guest room. Are you working from home, or you said it's your husband and your two kids, so that's what I'm going with. So do you or your husband work from home? Is a home office important to you? And I want you all to notice that I'm continually say, is that important to you? Because I want them to associate that I think they're important with what with their desires, and that I'm taking it as important. So I'm going to continually be asking, are you working from home, or your husband? Is a home office important to you? Now we're role playing.
Yes. I am working from home, so I would need so I guess that would need 5 bedrooms.
Or potentially you could have a fourth bedroom with a convertible sofa in your office that could be pulled out into a bed as you need guests. You have guests a lot in your house?
Nah, not like we used to. So
Okay.
no,
Okay.
The older kids don't visit like they used to come around more, but now we barely see them. So no, not too many guests.
So that might be an option for you, but also we could definitely look for a 5 bedroom home. Now, are you already working with a realtor, or are you just starting your search?
Just starting my search.
But you sound pretty serious because you've gotten pre-approved with the lender.
Absolutely.
So when would you like to be in your new home?
Before school starts back in the fall.
And did you choose this particular community because of the schools? Is that important to you?
The school, and I was raised in this area, so I would love to stay in this area and raise my kids in this area.
Wonderful. That's fantastic. So you must know a lot of people in the community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's such a plus. Such a plus. Well, so do you like to cook? I'm going to bring you back to, I've toured all upstairs now, and I'm going to bring you back to the kitchen because the kitchen is the closing, right?
Right.
And I've pointed out things about the house. By the way, the HVAC in this home is only 2 years old, and they just put a new roof on last month. And that's great for you because that means that you don't have to worry about those things for a long, long time. So I'm representing the seller here, so I'm not going to necessarily be giving up things like, hey, you could get a home warranty. I'm selling the house that I'm in, right?
Right.
But I'm also developing rapport. So now I know that Chantrell has 2 kids, 9 and 12. One plays basketball, April, and one has Barbie dolls. So I'm going to make a note of that. This is me coaching right now. I'm going to make a note of that the minute that she walks out of the house, because when I follow up, I'm going to definitely keep Barbies and basketball on my mind. So we're back in the kitchen now. Tell me, do you or your husband like to cook, or do you do like crafts in the kitchen with your kids?
I do not cook. My husband cooks.
Wow, how did you manage that?
Everybody asks that. I mean, if you meet someone and they can't cook, I mean, what do you expect? They not just learn how to cook. So
yeah.
I don't.
So that was one of your criteria for marrying him?
Absolutely.
I love that so much. I want my husband to learn to become a masseuse. I think that rubbing the feet at the end of the day that's just like top on my list of requirements for marriage, but it hasn't worked out so far. So I applaud you.
He says I have the worst feet, so he would never touch my feet.
I love that. So when he cooks, do you know if he prefers a gas stove or an electric stove? Because this one does have a gas stove.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Either works.
And does the island, is that something that you all prefer?
Absolutely. Yes.
It does expand your room, and it's a place where kids can do homework and crafts and things like that. So, okay. Is there anything, do you have any questions about the home?
When was it built?
It was built in 1998.
Okay.
But like I said, a lot of the systems are brand new.
Okay. I think I like this home. Have you had any offers?
Well, today's the first day that we've actually opened it for showing, so we don't have any offers yet, but we've had quite a bit of interest. And I do, is this a home you're interested in?
Yes, I think this will work.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Are you a first-time home buyer?
Yes.
Okay, and the reason I asked that, Chantrell, is because I'm representing the seller in this transaction. And if you were a very savvy buyer and had bought and sold lots of homes, I could actually work with you as well. But with the idea of integrity in mind, I think it's better for you to have representation. Would you like for me to give you a couple of names of realtors that are excellent at helping you buy a home?
Sure.
Okay, great. So I'm going to have that ready before I go to the open house. And it's probably going to be one of you guys. And then I'm going to say, and would you like, just when I talk to this other agent, would you like to know about other homes that are on the market?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'll make sure that April and Heather are aware of that, so that when you talk to them, they can help you. And I might only just refer one person. It just depends on the person I'm talking with and my comfort level with them. I feel like Chantrell and I have had fun. April and I had fun. So it was a good experience. So I can probably give them one name, but if it's like a serious husband and wife and they're very, stern, and I haven't been able to get them laughing and smiling and having fun yet, then I'm probably going to give them several names. So I'm going to prepare that. And I'm going to say, and just for your own, even though I really want to sell this home for my sellers, I do think it's nice to know some other comparable homes in the area. And you can evaluate those when you're evaluating this one as well. Would that be important to you?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm going to give them a copy of that. And then I'm going to say, would you like a cookie before you go and some water maybe? Because I know you're probably not going to just one open house.
Okay.
And then if they are a savvy buyer, I mean, if I'm selling a $800,000 home and they've bought and sold homes all over the place, and I know that I don't need for them to work with another realtor, then I'm probably going to say, would it be all right if I follow up with you? And also, if they aren't working with a realtor and I want to capture them as a buyer for another home, maybe I sense that this isn't the right home for them, I'm going to ask that same question. I'm going to say, Chantrell, I know there were some things you really liked about this home, but I also know you pointed out that fourth bedroom just really isn't big enough for your purposes. Would it be all right if I shared some other homes with you as they come on the market?
Yes, that would be nice.
And would you like to have a meeting outside of this where we could talk specifically about your needs and what you're looking for, and so that I can really pinpoint and be strategic about what I show you?
Yes, I'm open on Mondays all day.
Oh, thank you. I was going to ask you what day of the week is better for you, and would you like morning or afternoon?
Morning. Yeah, morning works because the kids are in school.
Okay, morning. So Monday morning, I'm going to pencil it in, and let me make sure I've got your email address correctly. You wrote down chantrellgibson@kw.com.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to send you a calendar invite so that it's on both of our calendars. How does 11 o'clock sound?
Sounds great.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you again for being here. Would you like a cookie and some water to take with you?
Yes, of course.
Okay, great. Sorry it's not wine, but hey, you're driving.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Water is good for you.
Yeah. So does that help?
Yes, but as you can see, I need to practice like all day, every day, because I get nervous for the simple, smallest questions. Like, tell me about your kids. Just tell about, just talk about the kids, and I get nervous. And you see, April had to step in and tell me about my kids. So
those weren't really. So those were your kids that April was talking about, or those were April's kids?
I don't know.
Mine.
You don't know. Your
They
kids,
were my
April.
kids.
Okay.
I do have a 9 and a 14-year-old.
9 and 14. I got that 12 wrong. So 9 and 14. So as soon as the person leaves, I'm furiously writing notes about what we talked about. Now, if I've got a really busy open house and there's multiple couples there and I don't have the chance to do that, I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to probably gravitate toward the person who's the friendliest, or the person, for sure, I'm going to gravitate to the person who's not working with a realtor. If somebody says I'm here, my realtor sent me, then I'm going to say, oh, feel free to look around and if you have any questions. And if they say they're not working with realtor and I've got multiple couples, I'm going to focus on them.
Got it.
So, and I would say just Heather's on here, April's on here. So what's happening when you get nervous is you're focusing on yourself and you're focusing on what they think about you. And really the way out of that is to focus on what you can do for them and how you can help them. And the way that you can best help them is to get to know their needs better. So it's, even though I was having fun with it because I like to have fun, it's still really important information for me, because I got a whole bunch of information about what kind of home is going to work for you, and what kind of community is going to work for you, and the school district that you like, and the fact that you grew up in the neighborhood. There's a whole bunch of information that I got that I can start really developing that rapport and relationship with, and also help you be successful in getting a home.
Right.
And the next,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can't we also like dig into why they're moving? Okay, what's your motivation of moving, or something like, why are you moving? What's making you upgrade or downgrade? And once you find the answers to that, then you can better figure out their situation too, to see how you could possibly help them, their motivation.
Absolutely. And I didn't put that in there because I forgot it, but yes, absolutely. You want to ask that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I did. Go ahead.
My nerves are very bad.
Okay.
You're good.
Every coach that I have talked to says to meditate. And that really helps. And what I would say is, for your mindset, when you get to an open house, if you have Wi-Fi or you've got your personal hotspot on, do a guided meditation on anxiety. Let me share my screen and I'll pull one up.
I actually take medicine for anxiety. I need to start by taking it because it's bad. God.
Have the music playing in the background too, like some jazz music. That helps calm the scene down, where it's still music and everybody has something else to focus on besides you. So you got other people walking around, you got the music playing, and it was kind of good.
Yep. Music and smell is good. Okay, let me get. I like lavender better.
Candace, why you're looking it up?
I'm saying because I wanted you to see some.
I didn't say why. I didn't say why. I said while you're looking it up, like I wanted to just say at 3:30 I have a meeting with my manager.
Okay.
He took the time from 10 to 3:30. That's yeah. So
no worries.
I had to jump off. Please ask Bill if it's okay for him to review this before you post, because I pretty much just put out there I'm on meds.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go. I think in Canva I can edit this. Okay. And I don't have to post it for sure. I'll be respectful of that. So yeah, I just won't post it.
Thanks.
Yeah. But anyway, and those of you who showed up got the content, which is great. And I don't believe anybody goes back and reviews the videos, because people are just trying to catch up with what's here now. They're there for resources for sure. But, yeah, so don't worry about that. And I actually take optimized Saffron for anxiety. Really works well, because I have anxiety too. I'll show you what it looks like. It looks just like this.
Oh, you get your medicine from the store.
It's just a natural supplement.
Oh, mine is prescribed.
Yeah. So, but this helps me a lot. I take I don't even take two. You're supposed to take two, but I take one, and it really helps. I'm really calm, just calm and happy.
Really?
Life,
Optimize.
life extension optimized Saffron. Okay, so I know you've got to drop off. Does anybody want any role play about anything else? And I would just say you're treating these people. I mean, I think about them always like I've invited people to my house for a party, and I'm just going to make them feel so welcome, and I'm going to ask them questions about themselves, and just be as nice as I can be, and see how best I can help them. And then that takes a lot of that. And then just remind yourself to have fun too, because there's no point in doing something that's extremely stressful for you.
Right. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, Candace, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find an accountability partner. I know Tuesday we do role play, then Thursday I could do role play with you. So I got to fill in the gaps because I need to calm my nerves.
Have you been door knocking?
No door knocking.
That'll warm you up too, to get more comfortable with talking to people, because over the phone is a little bit harder. But when you're face to face, you come to find out that the conversation will flow better. And the more experience you get with face to face, the more your anxiety will go away with talking to people, because it's like, okay, now I know how to do it.
And you don't have to do it on your own. There several people in PC have teamed up to go door knocking, to just be supportive of each other. So that's always there for you. And you can go with it more. I mean, we're now going to have shadowing opportunities with some of the PC2 members, and you can shadow with them and, just listen and learn, and then next time team up with somebody and you take the lead.
Right. That's what I get comfortable with. Two-way conversations. I'm very introverted. I go to work, hold my head down, do my work, leave. The only people I talk to is people I know. So I'm not used to two-way conversations. I get very nervous. But yeah, I do need to, I need an accountability partner. But it's 3:31. I'm 1 minute late.
Okay, we'll talk to you later. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, April.
Have a good meeting.
Bye.
April and Heather, is there anything you'd particularly like to role play?
No, I'm pretty much okay. I was just jumping on because I seen the message come on my phone. I know I hadn't been in any of the calls, so I'm like, let me go ahead and jump on this one.
I'm glad you did, because you added so much value to it.
Thank you. I actually went door knocking.
Sorry.
Hey, Heather.
Hey, I was just saying I might lose service in a minute, and I'm going through that spot. So if I lost service.
So we'll just say goodbye for now, and you all just let me know when you need another pop-up class.
All righty, sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.